Hey everyone, 7 days, 7 shots, and today it's about the overhead. My mission is to get the everyday player hitting every single shot as quick and as easy as possible to get them playing matches quick and easy. So today we're going to talk about the overhead. The overhead is an offensive shot. It's a power shot. Not too many everyday players like to hit overheads because they generally don't hit them correctly. If you have a great serve, you're going to have a great overhead. If you have a bad serve, you're going to have a bad overhead. So let's see with the 4-step process today if we can get you having a great overhead. Step 1 for the overhead for the everyday player is the grip. You're going to have to change your grip from your forehand grip to a Continental grip. This is your one grip for your volleys, your overheads, and your serve. And let's have a look. So if you are transitioning from a forehand to a volley, you're going to go into a Continental grip. If you are going from a volley to an overhead, you're generally going to have the same grip because you're using a Continental grip. So to go from a full Eastern grip or an Eastern grip to a Continental grip, you're simply just going to shift your hand up to the ridge of the racket, and it's going to be, your knuckle's going to be on top of the racket. This is going to give you the most pronation. This is going to give you the most wrist snap and the most power to hit a great overhead. Step 2 for the everyday player's overhead is the prep to get ready for the overhead. The second that lob goes up, you have to get ready to hit that ball. So what are you going to do? You're going to get into that trophy position. You've heard this before. And what does that mean? It means you want to get your racket back as far as you can. You want to get your left arm up at the same time, and this left arm is going to be in line with the ball. Getting your racket back is the most vital part about this. And a lot of players are here, and I call this kind of like serving pizza, or they're here, and then they go to hit the ball, and they're going to be very late. If your racket is back, if you relax your wrist and let that racket get behind your back, you're going to get the most wrist snap you can out of the ball. So, step 2, turn sideways, get your arm up, get your racket back by releasing your wrist, and get into this position to get ready for step 3. Step 3 for the overhead for the everyday player is now getting yourself in position. We've got the Continental grip for step 1. We've got the trophy position for step 2. Now we've got to make sure we adjust our bodies to get underneath the ball, and that's step 3. So wherever the ball is you've got to keep yourself moving under to get under the ball to make yourself hit the best shot possible. Note, my racket is still back, my left arm is still up. My left arm is where the ball is because this is going to keep you the right distance so that you can time to hit. So, just to recap, Continental grip, trophy position, adjust your body to get under the ball to get ready for step number 4. Step 4 for the overhead for the everyday player is the fun part. You get to let it all hang out. You get to smack that ball. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get into our Continental grip for step 1. We're going to prep, get into our trophy position for step 2. We're going to adjust our body for step 3 by releasing our wrist and getting underneath the ball. Now we are going to time that and to hit it. And how are you going to do this? Your left arm is going to stay up. You're going to go up and you want to make contact with your arm straight up with the racket flush. This is pronation. And you want to let that wrist snap and follow through. Let me show you again. You're adjusting under the ball. You get ready to hit. You want to time it and you want to reach up and hit with a straight arm. Snap your wrist out. Follow through. A little trick that I use to make me reach up for the ball so I don't let it drop is I aim for the top 4 strings on my racket because this will make me go up a little bit more after the ball. Snap and follow through.